I found the same random obscure toy car from my childhood while cleaning the first house I bought, almost 30 years later. I am a first-generation immigrant to the United States. When my parents and I moved here in the early 90s, I was 4 years old. Given us just moving to a new country, I didn't have much. My dad cleaned pools, and most of the toys I had were toys that were left behind by other kids. I remember having a collection of several toy cars, but never recalled which was my favorite. This was around 1992 to 1994. At some point, as I got a little bit older, I'm sure my parents donated the toys to charity. I'm assuming this was in the mid/late 90s. Fast forward to 2017, I am 29 years old, my long-term girlfriend and I, now my wife and mother to my beautiful baby, finally buy our first house. We are excited. We moved all of our stuff into the garage and throughout the living room over the past week, since we were renting only 1.5 miles up the road. We're cleaning up some of the spots the cleaners missed. We moved the huge sectional couch they left for us. And as we pull it back, I find the same exact toy car that I had when I was 4 to 5 or so years old. I haven't thought of it in decades, but I instantly remember it was my favorite because it was higher than the other cars I had, so it rolled across the carpet better. I know the family before us had 2 kids, I think a bit older, maybe 7 and 10 or so. What are the odds that this was the only toy left behind by them? What are the odds of these kids playing with such an old obscure toy car? I looked it up. It was produced in 1984. It was pretty random for me to be playing with it 10 years later when I had it, but it was extremely random for kids to be playing with it 40 years after it was released. I know it was mass-produced, but they weren't mass-produced on the scale they are today. I know it's not a super unique toy car, but the odds of this happening is just crazy. I can't explain it. I still have it, and will always keep it, because it's just such a bizarre occurrence.